Well, my concern is that I could come in contact as a carrier and bring it home. It is part of my responsibility to be safe at home and keep my family safe, but it's also my responsibility to do my job and provide for my family.
Just the sacrifice they make for the community in general is really quite remarkable, and how they're just putting other people first, it's really inspiring. And I think it's incumbent upon us as leaders to take their lead and be willing to work as hard as they are working to combat COVID.
Well, I've seen quite a variety of different things, from people getting angry to throwing things to them berating courtesy clerks. And then on the other hand, I've seen a lot of compassion, but for the most part, it would be the other end of it, a lot more anger than compassion.
I've witnessed other customers be unkind to them, and that breaks my heart. I just feel so bad for them when things like that are happening, and it's hard for them to be there and have to work through this pandemic that's been so hard for everyone.
They're dealing with some pretty tough people in the general public sometimes who are indignant. So now you've got to add diplomacy on top of all the other things that our members have to do, and ask people to comply, with common decency when they're not willing to.
I live with my wife, but we both have medical conditions, so I worry every day when I go and come in contact with people who are not wearing a mask. Then I worry if I'm going to take that back home to my wife and if she's going to get sick.
I think it's important that we recognize as a society the importance of our members who have been essential workers from the very beginning. Don't have a choice. They can't stay home because they serve the community that needs them.
We have to put product out. We have to deal with the customer and serve them. If we're not at work, it won't get done. And it's essential that we're there or production stops. So it kind of makes me think, well, if we weren't here, how would people operate?
March of 20 was when it really became clear that we were facing a challenge. We sent letters to all of our employers with a summary of what we thought the steps they should be taking to protect our members.
We've had great support from the union, enabling us to get the proper safety precautions put up, the plexiglass, the social distancing. I don't think people before realized how much of an impact having a strong union behind us meant until now.
The fact that we have had very few COVID cases, I think, is 100% attributable to the union help that we have had. They've helped negotiate and contact the companies to make sure that they're upholding the safety standards and constantly checking in on us at the store to make sure that the COVID safety precautions are being mandated and upheld.
Within a month of the discovery of COVID, trustees put in place measures for the membership. The first thing that we did was we added their ability to use their sick leave banks for reasons of COVID. The second thing was they allowed additional benefit extensions, and that gives health coverage in a month that they don't have the requisite hours.
Our trust fund's been very progressive, and all the trustees from both the employer and the union side have recognized the importance of providing good health care for our membership and their families.
The trustees, both labor and management, when our membership needed us most, they were there. They were visionary, and they got the job done.
During this whole pandemic, we've gotten a lot of appreciation from customers. When places were shutting down, where places were running out of product, I felt proud that we were able to serve the community.
After we've finished helping them, they'll stand back and they'll say, "Thank you very much, I appreciate your help." And some of the customers will really let you know how much they appreciate that we're taking the time still to cover and sanitize all the surfaces.
I certainly appreciate the sacrifice that they've made to come to work every day to make sure that people like me and my family have food on our table and are able to still feed our families. And they have made a huge sacrifice in their own lives to be there for us, and I think that that's really amazing.
UFCW members really are, as a whole, humble, hardworking, decent people. This pandemic has really underscored that. They were very much recognized as heroes.
We really felt a sense of solidarity among each other. Just to see people be a little bit more relaxed in how they are. We haven't really been able to see people's smiles, and we kind of miss that.
One thing I would love to emphasize is that the public can really play a really important role in the health and safety of our members. But our members soldier on, and they are absolutely heroes, and I know that term's been used a lot, but they are truly heroic in their contributions they're making to America.